I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I may end up keeping the obsidian Anubis. I don't know why. Isn't he cool? Isn't he cool? He may stick around with me. I'm not quite sure. That's one of the perks. One of the perks. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So we're going to do, this is supposed to be our 5-minute morning. Does it ever turn into Laura Keating? Isn't he awesome? Isn't he awesome? I only bought one, but we can get more. Good morning, Vicki. Good morning, Michelle, Lori, Dawn. Seriously, somebody needs to find me a romper room thing. Dawn Porter, good morning. It was so funny. Yesterday, I had a bunch of people message me. They're like, "What's wrong?" Like, there's really nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. There's just a social etiquette when you jump on somebody else's feed. And I'm not talking about anybody that's on here, by the way, you guys. There's a social etiquette in somebody else's feed. Don't worry about it. It was just a thing yesterday, but I did have a lot of people message me. What are you working on in the house today? We got half of the living room floor laid yesterday, and our house is an open floor plan. So I don't know that we're working on anything in the house today. Sam does the cutting, and I'm on the floor laying things, and I hurt a lot. So I have no volume. Can anybody else hear me? Kelly Hansen says she has no volume. Oh, okay. Cheryl Steeds is yeah, romper room. I need the romper room thing. I've been saying that for years. Years. I need that romper room thing. So, oh no! Shut the front door. Here's Aaron. Aaron is up. What in the world is going on, Aaron? Everything all right? I'm so happy that you're up and about. Actually, I'm on a little late. Good morning, Tammy. I have some things to do. And tonight's class, you guys, 7 p.m. Central, is on EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique to Release Crap from this past year. And we're going to be moving forward into 2021 with bells on, y'all. Our next class after this one is going to be on manifesting. So that's the following Mondays. Good morning, Jennifer. The following morning's class. So Monday's class, not this Monday. This is on EFT. EFT. So and EFT, love it. Love it. It's helped me on my spiritual journey so much. So I'm going to tell you really quickly about this weird dream I had this morning. I haven't even had a sip of my coffee yet because it is molten hot lava. So that'll happen in a minute. No, I'm not even going to my dream. So anyways, we're going to pull a card or two, and we're going to continue with our morning because I don't plan on taking up everybody's time this morning, and I have packages to get out. I'm hoping that people are starting to have more packages roll in. We hear people saying they haven't. Like one person hasn't received hers from the 8th. That's Nancy. She hasn't received hers from the 8th. It was shipped. It's just a thing, the post office is super backed up. So yeah, thank you very much, Chris Stokes, for sharing. If everybody could share, that'd be great. I meant to bring my phone in, but I did not. No, I'm not going to tell you about my dream. I'm not going to tell you about my dream. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. The giveaway is on, I don't remember what date. This is being given away. Let me look. This will be given away on the 2nd of January. The 2nd of January, we're giving away that beautiful smoky citrine sphere. Within the membership, of course, is online etiquette. It's not about you, Vicki. I'll go back into online etiquette if you want me to. This is going to be given away on the 2nd of January. If you are a member in good standing by December 31st, you are in the drawing. You don't have to do anything special. All you have to do is be within our community, a private community, and you're in the drawing. You received your package Saturday. Awesome, Debbie. Awesome. Okay. And I'm wrapping everything extra good because I anticipate angry postal people. So anyhow, online etiquette. You guys don't rarely see me on other people's posts, right? Very rarely. If I pop in, what happens? I pop in, I say hi, and I leave. Sometimes, if it's a student, I may go, hey, you want to give me a reading? If it's a student, I don't usually go around doing stuff like that. But what I don't do is I don't start communication with other people's people within their feed, especially if I randomly happen to have my business name on my name. If I'm Lisa Tabbert Fry, I may sit there for a while and watch. I may comment here and there, but I am Lisa, I experienced my first mediumship sensations last night. Awesome. That's what my dream was about, actually, but I'm not going to. I saw that, Jennifer, you're getting packaged this morning. So I do not infringe upon anybody else's feeds because it is impolite. We spend a lot of time and a lot of energy in prep and in the moment in a feed. So this is I had so many people message me last night about, is everything okay? Good thing I didn't see it. But here's the thing, guys, it was so subtle, and it's probably even unintentional that somebody come in and did this, that they probably didn't even notice it. Okay. Because I'm not the only one they do it to. Do not go to somebody else's feed unless you have permission. Now, a lot of you have permission to post on my feed. You know who you are. I will tell you. That happened to Danny yesterday. Well, as well. Someone came in and I'm not talking about trolls. I'm not talking about somebody that come in and was posting on everybody's reply. Okay. This is just when people come in and they are going and they're creating conversation. Oh, send me this, send me that, send me this. And they probably don't even know they're doing it. But people spend a lot of time and effort putting together all of this. This is a lot. This is my life. Believe it or not, I don't have a whole lot of life outside of this because this is what I do. I'm worrying about classes. I'm not worrying about classes, but I'm working on classes. I'm working on lives. I'm working on this. I'm working on that. You have to covert trollism. You're absolutely right, Kelly. And how is your troll situation, Vicki? How is your troll situation since you've changed the suggestions that I gave? I'm interested if it worked for you as well. So that is something I won't tolerate on here. If it happens again, I will and I don't like to have conversations with people like that. I don't. I'm not very confrontational anymore. I used to be much younger life, but I'm not. And Nancy, I'm glad you took a couple days off. It's important. So just know that's what that was about, Vicki. It's all good. It's all good. Evelina, absolutely, you can send me a private message. I talk to people in private messages all the time. No trolls. I'm telling you, it works wonderful. And if you have, I'll have to get with Lisa Dudley Moon and tell her how to block the trolls as well. It's very effective. I need to find a way to do it on YouTube. Anyhow, yes, the trick worked. It is amazing, right? And they can't work around it. So anyways, you guys, so let's see, what is our card for the day? So I will tell you about my dream. And it was my guides telling me I have something coming up. And I work on my trance mediumship. And it is something that I want to be able to slip totally into, not just be able to give messages across. I do know I have a mediumship day coming where we're going to do just mediumship. Okay. But that's not today. Maybe we will talk to somebody today before the end of this. This is supposed to be 5 minutes. I fail at it miserably. It's not a 5-minute morning. Anyhow, in twilight, when I do my best, working with my guides this morning, I had a totally different voice come in. Like an older Slavic woman was talking to me and telling me that I needed to ask specific questions. And now, of course, I can't remember the questions that I was supposed to ask, but it was an older, short Slavic woman. And I had another person that walked up to me in my dream, and it's somebody I know in real life, and does this. And I said, are they supposed to come to you? I thought it was supposed to sound like my voice. And she's like, this is trance mediumship. This is when you're really getting ready to slide into total trance. They will come to you in their own total, where you are standing there going, okay, I know I'm speaking somebody else's voice. Totally the oddest dream this morning. But they were telling me that I have some new stuff coming. Aloha. Aloha. Yes, Drees brings so much information. It's because we drop our guard, you guys. We drop our guard, and that's so important when we're doing this. Metatron has been with you a lot lately. Metatron's talking about change. Who else feels the change coming? Who else feels the change coming? 2021. I don't expect the first 2 months of 2021 to do anything spectacular, but after that, things are going to start shaking loose, and we're going to start to feel some abundance, a lot of abundance. Now, don't forget. We create leveling up. Yeah, there's I have a dream journal too, but it was gone before I picked my head up. It was gone, totally gone before I picked my head up. We do have a journal that will be coming out. I've been working on it for quite some time, but it will be coming out after the first of the year, and it is going to have all these. I'm really excited about it. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Yes, change is coming. I'm glad. Yes. Now here's the thing. Change is coming. What kind of change are we going to create? Right, everybody? It is about what we create, which is why we're doing EFT tonight. And then the following Monday's class is going to be on manifesting. Oh, no, don't do that. Okay. Okay, guys. Croatia. Good afternoon from evening from Croatia. Evening. Okay. All right. Fine. There's the card we need. You can't make this shit up, you guys. So today's card I am pulling from the Animal Spirit deck. Hold on. I will show you the front if I can find it. Oh, it's over here. Spirit Song Tarot this morning. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at all that artwork. So pretty. Okay. Here is the card. I'm going to close this because I keep putting the card back in. It is the Nine of Crystals. And it's about security. And check out the words at the bottom, you guys. Abundance. It is about security and abundance and creating what is in front of us, letting go of what is behind, letting the fall be behind us, and abundance be in front of us. Because if we are, you won't forget the live class today. Good. If we are creating abundance rather than anxiety and fear and upset about everything that's behind us and living in the past, if we're creating the future for ourselves, and it's so revolving in abundance, that's what's coming our way. Let's live there. I've been so deep in the grieving process for months, starting with the grief counselor today. Change is coming. Change is coming. It is coming, you guys. It really is. And it is the perfect card for today. So I do have a piece of mediumship if you guys are open to it. I do have somebody standing here and they're just kind of patient. So if you guys want me to do that, we'll go ahead and do that. But the art is beautiful in them. They are gorgeous. They're gorgeous cards. One of a really, really beautiful. I have quite a few beautiful decks of cards that nobody's even seen yet. As a collective, saying no to subjugation to the higher ups, being in control way too long. So in January, we have our intuitive development class starting, and we also have our mediumship class. I've had a lot of people ask me, do it. I've had a lot of people asking about the mediumship class, and here's what I have to tell you. If you've taken a late bloomer class, go for it. If you are completely in control of talking to your guides, and not in control, but open to talking to your guides and talk to them on a constant basis, mediumship is fine. If you do not ground, center, and protect yourself and take care of your energy, do not join the mediumship class. Okay? Because the mediumship class, I want people to have a firm understanding of what psychic information is first. There are two different energies. You have your psychic information, which is in somebody's bubble, their auric field, and then you have something else. And then there's something else beyond that. So just know that if you're going to take a class, if you take the intuitive development class, the late bloomers psychic development, it comes with a 3-month silver membership. So you get all the extra little classes that go with it. Okay. Mediumship does not, because generally people are already in the membership or whatever, but they may not be interested. But the I do that with the late bloomers because there's a bunch of extra classes in there for people to be able to look at. Okay. All right. So let's see what we have for mediumship this morning. Next month, we're doing Activate Your Own Personal Merkaba, because every time I close my eyes recently, it just spins. I have it written down. I don't even know what that is. So I'm going to describe what I have. I have a younger woman. I can't tell age because I really feel like, and I don't even know if anybody's going to be here for her. I don't know if she just wants to be seen. I have a younger woman, middle-aged woman. She looks middle-aged to me, but I keep wanting to say younger. I feel like she abused herself. I feel like she abused her body. I feel like she could have been maybe taking drugs, maybe overdosed. Hi, Isis. I don't see you yet, but hi, Isis. And what she keeps showing is energy coming from all areas, energy calling into her, and it was almost as if she was the center of everybody's attention just because of the way she was. She had an addiction problem. So I really feel like she was pulling energy or things from a bunch of people. The rules. The God, I'm so sorry. There are rules to this, you guys. If you know who this is, just give me a yes. I don't want to know any other information. Okay. If you know who this is, just say yes. And if you don't worry about it. No big deal. I don't want to know names. I don't want to know any information about this person. I'm trying to bring across crystal clear information that may ring with you. If it rings with you, that's perfect. If it doesn't, please don't tell me anything else. Don't even, it's no big deal. Okay. We'll do another one after this because I have somebody else waiting. So you can also say yes, no, or I don't know. It may be somebody you know, may not, no worries. If you've been on before, you know how this goes, but I don't want to know a lot of information. I feel like this person was, they had a huge heart and they want to talk about before drug use. They want to talk about maybe being very active in sports. I don't know. I feel like I see a soccer ball or a volleyball or something along that. I feel like they're representing the fact that they were very healthy and they got out and they did stuff and they just did the wrong thing. They did the wrong thing at one point in time. I really feel like it's a drug addiction. I feel like this person was a digger. They had some quirks. I actually feel like I don't know if it was something they put down their nose or what, because I get a burning sensation down the back of my throat. I don't know anything about drugs, you guys, at all, at all. So I don't know what would cause that, but I just get this sensation of something burning in the back of my nose or my throat, and then this drift away, fall back, head back, and then rocking like this. I want to say this person was 20s to 30s, okay? But they look so much older. They look very ragged, and their hair is very yucky. And they might have done this as a thing, twisted their hair. Can anybody take this person? This would be a deceased person, you guys. And I feel like it would have been from complications to an overdose or an overdose. Okay, we have 2 yeses so far. Okay. You have to be able to take most of it. You have to be able to take most of this information, you guys. You can't take one piece and run with it. Okay, it has to be Moses information. So let's continue on. I also want to talk about her connection to her grandmother or an older woman. I feel like there was a huge connection to an older woman that would pick at her, would pick at her. Um, and it was done with love. I don't want to know any information, you guys. I just want yes, no's, and I don't knows. And when I get to the end of, and we've narrowed down who it could be, then I we'll have a message. So I feel like there was an older woman that picked at her and actually kind of maybe enabled her a little bit by maybe giving her money. So that seems like a thing, but she would have snuck to give money. You can see Fern sneaking out the corner behind the curtain, like Oz, the great and powerful Oz. So okay, so we're here. Okay. This person would have wanted to have been a nurse. This is a female with a drug problem. This person would have wanted to have been a nurse or a healer when she was younger. They keep showing me healer, so I'm going to say it would have been a nurse or a doctor. Very smart person. And it was seemed like this person changed overnight. Like one day she could have been out playing volleyball or whatever, and the next day nobody saw her. Okay. Wow, really? 3 yeses. Or maybe 4. There would have been an old green car involved. An old green car involved. I don't know. Okay. And that's totally a great answer. That's fine. I don't want you to agree if you don't know. There would have been an old green car involved, and I actually want to say it was a piece of shit car, you guys. Okay. They're showing me a Datsun, so I know it's an older car, but it's not necessarily a Datsun. It would have been a lighter green. That is a big ass cup of coffee. It's not my biggest one either. Chris, that was so funny yesterday. Oh God, that was funny. Okay. Can anybody take the green car? It might not be something you know. It might not be something you know. God, this almost feels like it. A missing person case has a feeling to it. I'm wondering if this person come up missing for a little bit and then came back. Did this person have a span of time? Can anybody validate somebody that disappeared for a minute and then came back? Like people were frantically looking. Been missing Lisa time. I've only been on in the mornings recently because we've been doing so much in the evenings. So yes, size does matter. This person would have been. That's okay about the car. I don't know about the car. The car is that's kind of information I get. People might not know about the car. But I feel like this person disappeared for a little while, and everybody was like, "Where'd they go? Where'd they go?" And was searching for them because it had a missing person's feeling to it for a little bit. I had a Datsun 200 SX. I loved that car. I did. It was a sporty little thing. And when the person came back, I can say that they were worse for wear. And I believe that nobody. Oh God! And I believe nobody ever knew that really what happened while she was gone. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yeah, I'm not quite sure yet. I have to narrow it down though, Jennifer. So let's see what kind of other random information can we come up with. Something about reaching for the stars or love you to the moon and back. Does that make any sense to anybody? Can anybody validate that? I see her reaching for stars, dragging them down. And there's a lag. So just 1 second. Doesn't this remind you of Fantasia? Dirty pink elephants. I'm sorry. Okay. What else? Graduated high school. And some college, possibly. Higher learning. I hear you're at higher learning. Yes, for a friend of yours. Okay. Gosh, I didn't expect to have 3 people on for this. And she keeps showing me the color green. She keeps showing me the color green. I thought it was for the car. But she talks about grass as well. Yes to higher learning. Okay. So knock me out a percentage, you guys, about how much can you take of all of it, all this? Out of everybody in the running, about how much can you take out of this? This person would have been a writer. They would have been writing stuff down. They would have been writing stuff down. I don't know if there was something in writing that somebody found significant, or if there was a note or something along those lines that somebody, or a diary, this person would write things down. Okay. This seems like a thing. Fidgety. Tammy's out. Okay. Diana's out. Lori's out. Laura Keating, 95%. Christy Elliott, 90%. Okay. Yeah, but I have to follow the evidence, you guys. Does somebody have a person's bicycle? Yeah, I get it. I know, Beth. It's so hard to connect the dots. I'm just, I have to give. I'm giving exactly what they're showing me. They're showing now. I keep getting long, tall grass. I don't know why I keep getting long, tall grass, and I keep avoiding that piece of information. And I know better than to do that. And I'm so sorry. I keep seeing long, tall grass. So I'm wondering if this person was a bike, a trail walker, or somebody that's liked nature like that, but that's such a blanket. That's what kind of why I stayed away from it. But there's something about a bike. Maybe she biked when she was younger. Can anybody take the moon and stars? See, when I got the long, tall grass, it was when I was getting the missing persons, almost like she was laying out in the grass somewhere for a while. All right, come on. Let's do something very definitive here. Chris, you can take this moon and the stars. Beth can take the moon and stars. Okay. I also want to say that I feel like this person said, I'm not going to live past a certain age. Pretty close to before they passed away. Why? I'm not going to live anyways. I almost feel like that's a big piece of information. I can't see who you are, Facebook user, that just said that if it weren't for the drugs. I can't see who. I only see Facebook user, and I'm not going to put your post up there because, but it just says Facebook user. It doesn't give a name. About life expiration. I feel like this person, yeah, Yvonne, it kind, you know what it does? It had a really weird feeling to it when it come to that grass. That grass made me really hinky feeling. I wasn't really crazy about it because in the middle of nowhere, like almost like she was expected to die. Like just throw her out. She'll somebody else will find her, kind of thing. So okay, I'm going to throw out one more piece of information. and we're going to move on because she's a little shy about giving information. And that may be part of it as well. A very shy child until she reached a point where she was out, and then she just like exploded into this social butterfly of sorts. Oh, okay. Hi, Sue. It was a release of, good morning, Christine. It was a release of all of a sudden wild child kind of thing. Ooh, breaking the mold of what everybody thought about her. I know it's not 5 minutes. I'm horrible at it. I'm bad at it. Seems like, I know, right? Social butterfly. Okay. I also want to say that there was a male involved in the downfall, which is 5 minutes. The social, and that's a blend of the blanket statement, because most of the times we're led astray by those men, aren't we?
I beg to differ, Mrs. Fry. It is you who led me down.
You were after the fish, buddy. You were after the fish. You keep that in mind. Okay. Morning, everybody.
It was you that stole my heart.
I love you. Okay, so we're going to do one more piece of information, and I need an obscure piece of information, something about shoelaces. Something about shoelaces. And almost like Keds. I know. It's a true story, you guys. It's a true story. He was stealing my fish off the dock when we were 11 or 12 years old, and that's how we met. He wasn't stealing the fish. He was trying to take it and show his dad because it was dogfish. It was ugly, and I had caught it off the dock. Anyways, trying to blame poor Sam, right, Mindy? That's imaginary. Okay, broken shoelace. I actually feel like these had to do with some kind of shoes. I feel like it had to do with yeah, kind of like that. But it's kind of the shoes. They're showing me like Keds, totally out of character for this person. It was almost like somebody looked down at their shoes and went, "What the hell are you wearing? What are you doing? What are you doing?" That is the feeling that I get. It's almost like they're like, "Look at it. She's wearing Keds from or a Van type shoe." It was very, very out of character for something she was wearing. And it would have been like, "What are you doing?" And it would have sparked a conversation that would have been almost one of the last moments that somebody would have had to say, "Let me help you. Let me help you. Let me help you. This isn't right." Yeah, they would be. Yeah, that's it. That's the thing. It would be something out of character. "This isn't you. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? I don't even understand. How can I help you?" And this person would have been like, "I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I've got control. I'm in control. I'm in control." Does that conversation ring with anybody? I've got it. I've got it. I know mediumship takes a while. Would say in control. How are we doing there, Christy? It's between Laura and Christy. I know I'm taking forever to do this piece of mediumship this morning, aren't I? I just want to make sure, because this person is kind of drip feeding me information. Not for you, Beth. Okay. No on shoes. Okay. It was something that sparked. That's what they were showing. It was like the shoes were dirty or something sparked this conversation. So we're going to go with this is for Laura. And let me see. The clues. We've been doing 15 minutes of clues. I can't even remember. So I don't know if she played volleyball. I keep seeing a beach. And I'm seeing a lot of fun. So this is part of the message is athleticism, healthy, and I hear learning environment. So I know this is like life between lives as well, but this is all about, on the other side, everything's fine. Everything's great. It's just a lesson. And that this person had to go through that. They had to go through that because in the next life, they're going to have a pretty easy, love the beach. Okay. They're going to have a pretty easy going because they took such a strong lesson this time, but it was also to help somebody else learn something that was much younger than them. Somebody that's going to do more in their lifetime that was either a friend or a family member that was going to do more in their lifetime that she felt like she signed up for. And that was planned this way because this other person is going to propel themselves through life and make great changes for those around them. And it almost feels like a situation where this one person helps a lot of people, whether it's politics or health, whatever. You have a wonderful afternoon, Lori. So it just feels like this younger person is going to be like, that is not going to be my road because it's an easy road to fall into for some people. And I feel like that this person could have been very susceptible to that if they hadn't seen somebody else fall apart. So I really feel like this was a moment that this person's, they signed up for on the other side, but it was a lesson for other people as well as learning on their own soul level as well, because we're not going to come in and we're going to throw ourselves on the sword and not learn anything. We are going to learn, but we're also going to help other people. And I really feel like that was a major part of this girl's journey was don't do what I did. Stay on the beach, play volleyball, have fun, enjoy life, enjoy those around you, and don't do what I did. Because we don't want that. You have so much planned for you. And that's the message. Look, doing a wonderful job. They're doing great. And that's a message for the person that's doing great, by the way. You're doing wonderful. So proud of you, kind of thing. Anyways, mornings, my 5-minute mornings. I shouldn't do mediumship. I am going to schedule a day for mediumship. How's that? Was it lots of details? Okay. Yeah, let me know. I want to know. I'm nosy. I'm not nosy, but I do want to know. Because if Laura, message me and we'll see, or I need to talk to you anyways. Anyways, you are the person who learned. Oh. I love it. Okay. I'm going to do a total mediumship afternoon one day, and I'm going to plan it. It'll be in January. So I will put the schedule on. Is that my husband messaging me going, you're past your 5 minutes, right? Mr. Fry, I am online. You cannot send me stuff like that when I'm online. Drink the rest of my coffee. Anyhow, I hope that was helpful, you guys. Tonight's class is on EFT. It will be a live Zoom class. A live Zoom class. Yeah, I don't do it a whole lot on here, and I don't offer it as a service because why? A lot of people want to dial up like it's a telephone, you guys, who they want to talk to. And a lot of times, or sometimes they just are not there. They're off doing other stuff, helping other people. Yes, we need to plan coming to Kansas City in January because our floor is almost done and I need some rugs from IKEA. And we finally got the IKEA bookshelf in. We are going to have a crystal sale on the 1st of January at 2 p.m. Central Time. And I'm in the process of getting stuff straight for that. And yeah, all that good stuff. So 7 Central Time. Did I say 7? Yes. If you are a member of the membership, be there, be square. I'm going to put the link up in the groups. Yeah, IKEA field trip. Let's do it. We're going to put a link in the groups in just a few minutes after I get off here to the chat tonight. If you're not in the membership and you want to be, $11.11 a month is the basic. Swedish meatballs. No, their kitchen's closed. Their kitchen's closed. Hold on 1 second. I have to check dates. Also, Thursday night is the New Year's Bash with Vicky McHale. And I know Aaron and Isis is there, and I can't remember who else is going to be on it. Yeah, Happy New Year to new crystals, right? We have a bunch of new crystals. A bunch. We have 14 shipments coming in. 14 shipments coming in this week, you guys. I have raw prehnite. If you guys have ever seen. Hey, babe, can you bring me a piece of that raw prehnite? I know. He's tortured. Oh, are you working? I know. No meatballs? Oh, never mind. They only have veggie meatballs in Columbus. Okay. So I know that they have the New Year's Eve bash. You go to My Mystical Life, or no, Our Late Bloomers, Healers, and Intuitives, and see the flyer there. Go over to My Mystical Life on Facebook and like us so you know when we're doing stuff. The other angel wings are going to be in there as well. I don't know where they are. Yours is still in the mail, Diana. It is killing me. I want you to have that so bad. I want that in your hands so bad. Chicken. Well, there's Bradley. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, so we have a bunch of stuff going on. Do you ever visit the Minneapolis area? St. Louis. Minneapolis. I don't know. I don't know. You never know where we're going to end up, you guys. You really have no idea. Maybe we'll do a Kansas. I don't know how far. You never know. Maybe we'll schedule in January and just say, we're going to be right here. Who wants to come? We have a gathering. We're not planning anything. We were going to plan Savannah at the beginning of the year, but obviously with COVID going on, your Lemurian is still not there. That's driving me nuts. But it'll get there. It'll be there. Good morning, Ellie Coyle.
I believe your cat has gone off the deep end.
Oh yeah, she's bonkers. And this isn't just a little piece of prehnite, you guys. Is there a flashlight around? No flashy light? Okay. You guys can't really see the color of it because I don't have anything to put behind it.
I'm working on it.
You're fine. You're fine, my love. You need to end up in Napa wine tasting. Oh my God. Come to Florida. It's warmish. I actually have to go to Florida. My mom lives in Hudson, right above Tampa Bay. So I actually am in Florida quite often, and I want to go over. We were in Cassadaga. We went to visit Cassadaga. There's just such a funny story about this, and I'll tell you because I got a couple minutes. So there's a funny story about Cassadaga. Mr. Fry is going to light up the prehnite. This would be best on a piece of on one of our, we sell lighted bases now. That one's not doing it. This one does.
It's got too much matrix on the back.
Okay, I know this one does. So we were on the cruise, the Intuitive Cruise. By the way, you guys, if you want to join the Intuitive Cruise,
there's too much matrix in this section.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay. So you guys can see kind of, it's hard to see right through because I don't know which angle to do. But this is the prehnite. It's really pretty. You guys want some prehnite in your life? That's it. So we can visit Meredith Tyler. Absolutely. Meredith Tyler lives like 20 minutes from my mom. So let's go to Florida. Hey, girl, come on. Let's do it. So we were on the spiritual cruise, 2 years ago or however long ago. Thank you, baby.
That was last year.
Last year. And we were in our Montana house sold while we were on the cruise, right? So here we are, we're talking to people on the cruise. We're like, well, we're actually having to keep in contact with a lawyer because the house in Montana sold. And then we were talking about the farm in Ohio, right? So people normally assume when you have multiple households that you have money.
Plus we were fixing to buy this house.
And we were buying this house, okay?
With the money from the Montana house.
Right. So, I mean, if anybody's watched this for a while, we move around a lot just because that's a nice prehnite, right? We have a couple pieces. We have actually quite a few. We have hearts and we have a couple. Oh, we have towers of prehnite too. So we have a lot of new stuff.
And some spheres.
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So here we are, right? They're like, you must have a lot of money. Who says that? But whatever. And we're sitting there at breakfast with a bunch of people, and we're laughing about it because we're thinking, holy shit, we're putting a bunch of money in this house. We sell in that house. We put a bunch of money in that one. We get off the stinking boat and we decide to go to Cassadaga.
Yeah, we've got a pretty much all morning and afternoon to kill before our plane's ready. So
we go to the rental place, right? And Sam's like,
what do you have that's fun to drive? Well, how about a Corvette? Hell
bright
yes.
Yellow Corvette convertible. First of all, you have to shoehorn our big asses in and out of this thing. It was.
Well, you definitely want the convertible down. It makes it a lot easier to get in this thing.
So we are sporting around, and we have some raw amber, actually, Lisa Bennett. It'll be in the next sale. So we're sporting around in this Corvette. Sam's having a blast, right? Do you think I got to drive it? And no. He offered. I didn't care to drive it.
Let's get that out there on the table.
So go back to bed for a little while, Aaron. I know it's early for you, man. It's early over there.
I put my foot in it one time, and I'm
about peed myself. And
things got power, man.
So here we are. We go to Cassadaga, right? We go to Cassadaga. We get out of the car, and who do we run into but a bunch of people from the ship?
The same people we were sitting there talking to about all the...
And they're just looking at us like,
yeah. It was not. We weren't trying to do anything.
We were trying to have fun. It was our anniversary weekend, our 30-year anniversary. We were having a good time. See you later, Aaron. And
I'm sorry, we've worked our ass off for what little we do have, and we're gonna have fun playing. By God,
we're not leaving anything to anybody.
I mean, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry, but
they were looking at us like. I could not believe
it is a pretty Corvette.
I couldn't believe that they were right there looking all, and I hate to say it, but they were looking all judgy. Not really. But they were like, sure, you said you didn't have, I was like, it was just funny. It was funny. The whole state, who are you going to run into? Yep.
The same three people that were sitting at the table with us while we were chatting.
But where are you in Florida, Lisa Bennett? Oh my gosh. So it was a gorgeous Corvette, wasn't it? Because you guys know we took pictures. We put them online. What we didn't take pictures and video of is just trying to get out and out of it.
Yeah,
okay?
That wasn't pretty.
Next year will be a different 22 and 22. We'll still rent that bad monkey, but we're gonna look better getting in and out of it. We're not making New Year resolutions, but we are changing.
I'm looking to go for a Lambo.
Oh my God.
I love
right, Renee? Just remember, just because you're spiritual doesn't mean you can't have money.
Yeah.
And I don't look at money as a bad thing. I look at it as an exchange.
Let's be clear here. Let's just be clear
that's
here.
Not bad.
We don't have a lot of money.
No, we don't have a lot of money.
We don't have a lot of money. We have stuff. We have things pictures. And stuff. We've invested our money wisely. And like I said, I worked my ass off to get us to this point, and this one has pulled the weight the whole time. And so
you should run a convoy.
What we have
look like Mr. Deeds.
We busted our ass for, and we like to play. So I mean, hey,
yeah, you'll eat those spiritual.
We play hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
sorry.
you'll. No, I'm sorry. I was reading.
Talking.
I was reading stuff.
It's okay.
I'm gonna zerple you. I'm gonna zerple you.
I'm just gonna go back to work.
I love you. Hey, can you go grab me an angel wing?
I'm interrupting your.
Hey!
Fern,
what was that?
You little shit. Yeah.
Do not knock stuff off the counter. On purpose, even.
Yeah, you know, shit, get out of here.
Damn cat.
Everybody out. All animals out of the room.
Oh, they didn't do nothing.
All animals out of the room. Go on. Out.
If I had a yellow Corvette, I'm an hour from everywhere.
Go on.
Yeah,
come on.
right? Awesome. Well, Gainesville.
Fern ruined it for everybody. Everybody out.
Right. Who do you need to justify? You don't. You really don't. No, you don't. Yeah, Miss Fern. She can't behave. I'd pay money to sit around and drink while you do. Well, you know what? We here's the thing. I think we have we decided early on in life that,
Well,
okay, so
I know
let's start with,
somebody said something about don't feel guilty. I don't feel guilty, but I don't like felt like I'm being judged either, like some kind of
monger.
And anybody that knows me knows I ain't snooty.
Fern's over there Fern is a good kitty.
Yeah,
really.
Fern's causing havoc right now.
Yeah, she's causing havoc.
I swear she's got into some catnip somewhere.
I swear, but
Fern just need a little bump.
Sam and I have not always gotten along the way we do.
Yeah.
We haven't, and
our first 7 or 8 years of marriage were pretty rough, and in most couples, kids. That's we were kids raising 2 children best we could.
Yeah, and when it finally come to be,
let's just say I was a late bloomer when it come to life.
when it come to be our time, we have fun. And I'm almost to the point we have a camper back here. We have a Silver Street camper. You guys, it looks like a great big old Airstream.
Airstream? You mean Airstream?
Airstream. I'm almost to the point where I'd rather just sell that and get one of those little campers like we had in Montana again, so we can go tooling around.
I like the sound of that.
I do too. I'd
like to keep that one and just mount it right there, and that way when we have guests, we can put them in the trailer.
It's a really cool trailer, you guys. It really is. It's very a mid-century kind of thing. But yeah, neither of Bubba and I we have to have fun sometimes. And I think Montana was colder than shit. Okay, not gonna lie, Montana's cold, but loved just taking the little camper, and we drove up to
Glacier National
Forest, and the national parks has such a great system out west where you can just go pull in and pay $10, and
we didn't need a stove. Yeah. We didn't need restrooms, showers, which this camper was simply a bed on wheels.
It really was. It really was a bed on wheels.
It was somebody's hunting cabin or hunting trailer that they put a wood stove in and cut a hole in the roof for the stovepipe, and took all that out. And there was just a mattress and some storage underneath of the bed.
It was perfect.
Single axle, little trailer. The thing wasn't 12 feet long. The body of the camper. But we had so much damn fun in that little camper. We could just get on it, pull it behind the Suburban, and go. Yep. And we spent a couple weekends up there in Glacier, have campfires, cook on the fire, and and just go see the sights.
I think that's where it's at, though. You have to take time and do things together. You really have to.
Yeah.
You have to balance the rough times, because there are so many sometimes, especially now for a lot of people, with having some sort of fun, even if it's something that you can do that's totally inexpensive. Now, I'm not going to say pulling a little camper around is totally inexpensive, but when it comes to just throwing some stuff in a cooler and going and sitting around a fire in the evening, what is better than that?
Oh, we went out to went down to the other lake too. We went down.
Oh yeah. I can't remember the name of it.
But yeah,
I don't remember that. In this tiny little boat where the two fat people should not have been.
And the dogs were in there with us, and it was fun. We had fun.
St. Augustine. I don't think I've ever been to St. Augustine. We lived in Florida for a while.
St. Augustine's down on the other side of the bay.
Oh, okay.
It's further down. Okay. Actually, it's further down the west coast of Florida, I believe.
Yeah. And here's the other thing you have to do. You have to say, everything that ever happened to us is in the past, and work in the moment. You can't live in the past and be like, but you said. If you're saying, but you said, then there's a problem.
Oh, don't think she don't dread shit up. Motorcycle,
Okay, well, he did have a habit of going out and buying large ticket items like pickup trucks and motorcycles and stuff like that, but he doesn't do it anymore, right?
Right. Now I just buy crystals.
Yes. We'll have to make a Florida trip. There's a lot of people in Florida that I would love to go see. That's where my friend got married. St. Augustine, beautiful down there. I've not been. I think the furthest down. I've only driven down to Fort Lauderdale with for
Well,
a cruise.
other than
and
going to Key
Fort
West,
Myers one time.
other than going to Key West, you're not going to get a whole lot
Yeah.
further south. Than...
We've never been to Key West. Want to go take a trip? No. Okay. If we didn't go see the kids for Christmas, which was hell, by the way, we're not going to Key West right now. But once things shake loose, we will be traveling around a little bit. I think. My mom lives down in Florida, and I gotta go down and visit her, or she's gonna come here. Probably gonna come here. Anyhow, so yeah, I'm all about going. I've never been to Key West. I've never been. Well, that's not true. On a cruise, we stopped in one of the ports in Key West.
So therefore, you have been to Key West.
Okay, I've been to Key West. Maine is. We've not been to Maine. That is one we've not been to yet.
Yeah, that's a spring or fall thing.
Yeah.
Probably
come to New Zealand.
Now, New Zealand would be awesome.
All right.
Yeah. Don't you twist my arm, boy,
don't threaten us with a good time. We do like to travel. So
Australia is one of my bucket list places too. New Zealand, definitely.
Yeah. Iceland,
Ireland,
yeah. Scotland,
yeah. Iceland for sure. Something about Ireland. Although New Zealand and Australia are not islands.
Yeah. Colorado, I've driven through Colorado, but we want to go there for the gem shows. You have some nice gem shows there.
She drove through the bypass around Denver, so
yeah,
I wouldn't hardly call that.
And I slept. We woke up in the morning, it was super early, and he's like, "Look at the mountains," and I'm like, "Oh, cool."
Look at the mountains in the rearview mirror because we're in Kansas by then.
Laura, you keep saying it. Let's go, man. Let's schedule a trip and start paying on it for Iceland. I'm telling you, Spain would be amazing. I would like to go to Greece. I like to go to Greece. We went to Salem, Massachusetts for anniversary in 2017. How very cool. We've been there one time briefly.
Yeah.
You have a friend in Sturgis. We drove by Sturgis several times.
We've driven through Sturgis. We haven't gone in.
Italy.
We were on the highway.
Italy would be cool. Ooh, Denver. Okay, guys.
I'm thinking somewhere warm and tropical, like, I don't know, Tahiti.
Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Although I've been there, done that. If I'm going to go pay money to go visit somewhere, I'd probably go to Tahiti.
I'd love to walk into the Parthenon. Just, it would be so cool.
You can go to Nashville for that.
It's not the same. You save your change for the next adventures. I try not to pay attention to Maui twice for anniversary. Then we fell in love. Awesome. And Renee's like, I can bounce for Tahiti. Right? And when we were in Hawaii.
They're not that far from. Well, I mean, they are kind of, but they're not as far as we are from Tahiti.
And when we were in Hawaii, we thought really strongly about going to Tahiti, but it just didn't.
$10,000 a person, and we were like, well, of course, it was a high dollar resort, but the airfare is just it's not friendly. It's not nice. No. It hurt my feelings.
Yeah, it did.
It's like $5,000 just for airfare. I was like,
ouch. You two need Iceland. I agree. The land of fire and ice. I agree. Okay. With Maui. You fell in love with Maui. You fell in love before that. I gotcha. We've not been to Maui.
We've been to Oahu and the Big Island.
Yeah, we haven't been to Kauai. We haven't been to Molokai.
Or Maui.
Or Maui.
Perhaps if I get this job over there, we'll get to do a little island hopping.
That'd be nice.
Of course, you can't go anywhere right now without getting put on a 14-day.
Oh, Anne Marie. Oh, how terrible.
14-day isolation.
Hey, I'm okay with 14-day isolation if we're just going over. Yeah. And we're going to stay there.
Well.
Okay. This has been our 5-minute coffee morning.
We've been all over the map on this one this morning.
Right? $5,000 ripoff. Yeah. It's a lot of money to go to Tahiti. Tahiti?
Yeah.
Tahiti. Okay. I have stuff to pack out and well, I have a condo in Maui we can use. Let's do it.
Why are we just now hearing about this?
Why are we not doing that? I think she's told me about it before.
Oh, why am I just now hearing about this?
Okay, guys.
Actually, airfare to Hawaii right now is
Super
very
affordable.
reasonable. Of course, you can't go anywhere when you get there, but
Maui and Rome were the only two places I visited where I cried when I had to go home, Sue. I get it. Hawaii has a specific energy to it, too.
I think I'd like to go to Venice and Sicily just to kind of check those out.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We're going to get off here. And everybody have a wonderful afternoon. It's a no-brainer, yeah. Right. Okay. Everybody have a wonderful afternoon.
And as far as Australia goes, I'd say Tasmania is probably a place
cool.
I'd want to go to.
That'd be cool, yeah. And run a yacht and we can all go to Tahiti. Oh my god.
No.
So all right, I've got to get the link will be up for the class tonight on EFT and the membership. So if you guys are part of the private membership, know that you can go over to the private group on Facebook or on the community that's associated to the webpage, and you will find the link for that tonight's class. So we will see you guys tonight at 7 Central. You will Stonehenge. Yeah, that'd be really cool, wouldn't it? There's some really cool places we could visit. Your dad's just gone to Tasmania.
Oh, that's cool.
It really is. Okay. All right, guys. We'll talk to you guys later. And everybody have a wonderful afternoon. And it's been a pleasure.
There's a place in Africa, South Africa, I'd want to go to. It's probably only place in Africa I'd want to go. Huh?
By Aaron's Cross?
Aaron's Cross.
Yeah. All the way down at the bottom.
Just to go check that energy out down there.
Ooh. Just made my ears pop. Okay. Okay. All right, guys, we're out. We'll talk to you guys later. Good morning, Dennis. So we'll talk to you guys later at class if that is where you're going to be, and we will have a wonderful afternoon, and I hope you do too. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading comments. Yeah. Anyways, hey, and may the light always be with you always.
New Year's Day, 2 p.m. Central is the crystal sale, and you guys will get a couple little clips between here and there.
Yeah.
So don't miss it. We'll be fine.
Yeah, we have boxes coming in all week. In fact, there's probably boxes on the porch right now.
I'm never going to catch up. Okay. We'll talk to you guys later.
Cool
Bye.
shit.